Good morning, good day, kids, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, especially us YouTube car model builders. I've been working on, where is it? Look at that, I lost the body already. Yeah, well, you guys don't need to see it, I guess. I guess that's it. Well, I've been working on the Volare Road Runner, and I've got prepping to mock up my chassis to get the stance right. And this was my first thing I started with, some of the rear end and axles, and let's take a look at this. Sorry about jerkety camera, but I painted the rear axle, and see, look at that, actually turned out fairly reasonable. Is this even coming in? I'm trying to get a good light on this. And actually, yeah. So look at how smooth that rear end is. Look at my rear end! Yeah, it looks pretty smooth. And you know what? Whoops, it helps if you put the part into the camera. You know what? Just before I painted this had a lot of flash on it. I simply took a worn out X-Acto blade and just ran it across the seam, and it smoothed right out. Pretty simple technique is what I use to clean up my lines. This is my new X-Acto blade. I keep one going at a time, or two going at a time, sorry. And this is an old used one that's kind of a little bit duller. So yeah, I just took it and just scraped along the seam till it was flat. And by the time you lay some paint, blah, blah, first day of my new lips, you know my saying. Yeah, so, and there you go. So you don't see the transition anymore, or that flash, because it smooths things right out. Other than that, I think it's on to doing the engine install, and yeah, we'll go from there. Okay. Slowly but surely, I'm filing to get this motor in. I need some space. I need more room in the front. So that's what we got on the go. So check this out, or should I say chuck it out. So that's what we had to do. We had to file it down. Now that I got the fan and fan belts on and exhaust and an alternator, I had to file things off, and look at that, fits in there pretty decent now. Before it was so tight I couldn't get it in, and I had to cut a little bit of the back transmission off too so I could pull it this way. So now I think I should have enough room there, and we will throw the rad in. Let's take a quick mock-up. I should have mocked the engine before I painted it, right? But you know what? Wouldn't be me. So that's fairly close. I would like, oh yeah, we'll sit lower. There, see? Like that. Look at that. That is a good freaking fabrication job I did, because this engine was too large to fit. Fan and engine is out of a complete different kit. So, oh yeah, and look at, gouged up my hands, and not only that, but I've got paint stuck to them. Look at, gouged up here, or not paint. I got some leftover glue because I put the crazy glue on. And yeah, of course, my fingers stuck together and stuck to everything else. And look, it snowed. I have a little pile of plastic. I had more because I threw the rest away already, so I had a lot of snow. So also notice on this right here, the ECU unit, it's, yeah, molded in. Technically, usually they're on this side of the fender well, because all the wiring harness goes into the interior on this side, right by the brake booster and that. Speaking of brake boosters, check that out. We did the old gold and black kind of brake boosters, or cadmium, or whatever you call it. What else did I have to say? I forgot. Oh yeah, I know. I had to cut out, I thought, oh my god, it's got two sway bars, but no, I forgot. This is the sway bar up front, and this one here is torsion bar. It's a torsion bar suspension. I thought it was Duster style and the other style that ran from here down to there, torsion bars, but no, Volare's had the torsion bar up there. What else did I have to say? Oh yeah, here. Lastly, we got this one done, and I tried the tires and stance, and it looks pretty decent. So, you know, it's a simple kit, but it'll work out okay. So I'm gonna put it on the top hole, make the front end as low as possible, and I might do some extra holes on here. I'm not sure, to drop this down. I'll try another set of tires on and see what I think of that. Yeah, carburetor, look at, I did it as a thermoquad. So I painted the base like a resin black or whatever resin or something they call it. Can't remember what. And the top is more of an aluminum silver. So 3-piece carbs, these ones were top, middle, and bottom plate. And the floats were actually on the side. They put the floats here, or on each side, as compared to the Holy Carbs, which floats went front and back. You know what? Hell with it. Let's do a quick body and tire mock-up right now while we got the time and chance. So on the wheels, yeah, I had a lot of extra flash, so I just took a sanding stick and did an initial file down quickly. And then the body, well, look at it. I do like this stance, so I think I'm going to keep my whole positions as they are. So anyhows, my friends, that brings us the end of today's Roadrunner model build update. And you know what? I was having too much freaking fun building out my career. I'm really tempted to go back to finishing that off. That surprisingly has been a really cool build for me. Just the modifications and doing the little things on it. I really like kit bashing like that. And you know what? You can either be a builder or an assembler. You can just assemble it. That's fine. Everybody does things different. But you know what? I highly suggest you guys think out of the box, mix and match, try things out if you haven't tried before. What's the worst that can happen? You can screw up. You can make a mistake. And you know what? You get to start over again. That's freaking awesome. And you get to learn from that mistake. Or come on YouTube and watch and learn from our mistakes that we make here. Anyhow, yeah, I'm going blah, blah, blah. It's supposed to be a short video and short update, but I go off on these tangents. Anyway, my friends, look after yourself, look after each other, and we'll see you next time. Until next time, you know what? Hey, stay awesome and keep being awesome, and cheers. Today, it's coffee cheers, no beer today, so that's okay. Some vitamin C, coffee. Cheers. That works.